Dollar sign.
Drop that kitty down low. Pop that kitty down low. Shot that.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about how our parents scammed us.
Yeah, well, while we were growing up as kids, our parents probably they were trying to use precautionary measures and to make us stay away from things that are actually bigger than our minds. But then those things were, while we grew up and we realized that they actually scammed us with some of those things. The first one was they told us about eating fruits with seeds in them. So what did they tell you about that?
Well, they told me about eating fruits that have seed. If you swallow the seed, it can kill you. And another one, it will grow under your head.
African parents did tell us that when you eat fruit with seeds in them accidentally or intentionally, the seed will end up germinating from your stomach and growing out from your head. Probably a tree. But since we've been eating that, either intentionally or accidentally, there was nobody ever had a tree grown on the high head. So that was a big scam.
Like that. Never.
That was a big scam.
The second one, eating food, like eating food from your neighbor or school,
or from people you don't know.
People you don't know, you turn into a witch and fly. What was yours? Was it the same thing?
No, that was the same thing. We're actually told that you contract witchcraft and you grow wings and start flying.
Yeah. Or they will if you eat, they will poison you. So you keep away from eating from people and wait until you come home, then you eat from them, which that was really crazy. Okay.
It wasn't really crazy. It was a good measure, but then it was a scam.
Yeah. Another scam, 3, chicken feet. What did I tell you about chicken feet?
Yeah, the conception is when you eat too much of chicken feet, you'll be walking around. You will be bestowed with the characteristics to start walking all over the place.
So you will always be walking around.
You become a
I
workaholic.
I heard something like that. I know chicken feet. I heard the same thing. Okay, another scam, 5, saving money on saving. My scam was like, if your uncle or auntie give you money, they will tell you, we're saving it for you. But later on, you ask them, you're like, where's the money that my uncle and my aunt gave to me? Where is it now? And you're still waiting on it. What was yours? The same thing?
Oh yes, same thing in Africa. African parents will tell you, what about the food you ate yesterday? What about the food you've been eating from childhood, from birth till now? As if it was the money your uncle or your auntie gave you that they've used in feeding you. But then it was a scam. But then when they were taking the money from you, they would tell you they want to save it for you.
Yeah.
But when you come back to ask for it, they tell you, how about the clothes they bought for you yesterday? What if your auntie didn't give you money or your uncle didn't give you money? Wouldn't they buy the clothes? They will. That was a scam.
Yeah, that was a scam. Another scam on pregnancy. The boy touches you, will get pregnant. That's something they told me, and a lot of boys touching me, I never get pregnant. What was
It's the same thing. They just try in their capacity to scare you away from boys. And if boys touches you, or if he touches a boy, a girl is gonna get pregnant. No. Since I've been touching, right from childhood, I've been around girls. I've touched as many as possible, and they were never pregnant.
Okay, 6, another scam. I've eaten fish eye. Okay, eating fish eye, you carry 0 in whatever you do. That means if you take tests, if you do anything, you have 0. So what was yours?
It's the same thing. African parents, especially when we grew up from a place where we have to share fish. And while myself and my brothers or my sisters, if we're actually arguing for who to have the fish head, but because we are used to the ideology that it's only the dumb student, the student that is not very intelligent, that he's the head of the fish. So they would just leave it aside. But because I used to be a brilliant student in my school days, I would just take it and eat it. But since I've been eating it, I was never dull. So that was a scam.
I never eat fish eye.
I ate
that. No, I'm not a fan of the head. I will eat the part of it, like where the skin is, but after I'm done with it, I don't. Okay, another 7 scam, number 7, on whistling. Whistling, my aunts always say whistling for girls, and angel would not visit you if you whistle. What was yours?
As usually they will tell you, don't whistle at night. When you whistle at night, snakes will come out and bite you. But most of the time, even at camps, we blow whistles and no snakes came out and bite us, and it was a scam all the way. They just did that. At the point they told us that jinns, you know what jinns are? Spirits will come and scare you or something, but no spirit came. That was a pure scam.
The 8th scam, dirty plates. It's a dirty plate, the dirtier plate will your plate will be. And to be honestly, I have my plates dirty. You know when you grow up, you get this sense like, I can have my plate dirty. I live by myself and whatever. But I don't see they're dirty in my teeth. Is my teeth dirty? No, but that's what they told us. What did they tell you?
Oh, they didn't tell us anything. I don't think I've had any experience in that. But are you really sure they told you dirty place makes your teeth to be dirty? That was crazy, man.
Okay, another scam 9, eating directly from the pot. What did they tell you? Because
let me tell you, in Africa we believe that, I think it's a misconception that when you eat directly from the pot, especially when it's on fire, for a male child, it gets you impotent. It makes your potency as a man to be reduced. So at the end of the day, it's apparently a measure to scare you away from eating the food from the pot. So because when you finish it from the pot, there's nothing to share, to serve. So it was a big scam.
And another thing they said about eating from the pot is like, if you eat from a pot with a knife, you have warts in your mouth. And I think it's real because I have warts, and I don't know if it's a scam, but
if it was as a result of eating with a knife, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's alright. I don't want to believe that's
since I grew up, it doesn't happen. Well, when I was a kid, I think it happened. But another scam than 10, and first position, meaning coming first in your class. Like they will always tell you that they come first in your class. Have they told you that?
Sure. I think that was as a result of that was just a kind of a tip off for you, so that you can work very hard in class and become successful. Our African parents will always tell you when they were in school, they were always coming out first and they were always the best in their class. Obviously they were not, and there was never a time they would show you their transcript to show you that, oh, can you see my grades? They won't show you their report cards. They will just be telling you,
because they want you to come and say my mom was first, my dad was first, so I want to be first too. So another scam 11, kissing a swollen lip. For me, it's a scam because when I see a person with a swollen lip and they want to kiss me, even as older as I am now, I would not kiss you because I still have that in me that I'm gonna pick up a swollen lip like from you. What was
I don't understand that. I think, well, I don't have any idea, any experience on that.
You didn't give you that one.
Nobody told me anything about kissing. In African, nobody told me about it.
Okay, another scam 12, on where baby comes from. They said from the stomach. What did they tell you?
Well, I think I was never opportune to ask anyone where baby comes from, but I know African parents at some point in time, they wouldn't want to tell you where baby actually comes from. They will tell you
they vomit you out.
Yes, I've had that. And they vomit babies from the mouth.
Oh my gosh. I think they're just trying to protect you, just not. But as a young baby, there's a young child asking that question is nothing to hide.
They don't just want you to have too much information that are bigger than your mind.
Yeah. Okay, another scam. This is the last one, 13, on pregnancy. They said overeat.
How did they get pregnant, right?
Yeah, they said they overeat. So, well, what did you hear? Like, they overate. So I'm surprised. That's what I heard that. But those are all the scams. Ask people and they tell you a lie. Their children told you that their parents told you the scams that their parents tell their children. So if you guys like this whole video,
but then those scams are precautionary measures, and they are good measures too for parents to use to make sure that their kids are not exposed to so many things. Another thing they told me when I was young was eating at the door. You know, in Africa we put our plates in our hands and we sit down at the entrance of the house. They told us that when you sit down at the entrance of the house to eat, that spirit will take the plate from you. But later on I realized that the reasons they did that was because they don't want you to sit at the entrance of the door so that people passing will not put dirt in your food.
Yeah.
So, but if they told you it was because of dirt, they know a young child wouldn't want to stay away from the entrance, and you know. So all of that they did to us was just to help and correct our
yeah, because if they tell us that we wouldn't do it, but by them telling us what we're afraid of, using what we're afraid of to stop us from doing stuff. But I also heard of one. This one is like if you eat at night, ghosts or spirit will eat with you. So you know, I always will cover my food so nobody would eat with me. So that's another thing I heard. I don't know if you know of any.
That's all for now. If we've got some other ones, we'll actually come back
and another video. But if you like this video,
but if you have any other one, you can actually comment that in the comment box.
Let us know some of what the scams your parents told you about when you're small.
I think we're not going to just call it scam. Positive scam. Your parents told you when you were coming up, when you were growing up, right?
So that's the video for today. If you like us, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you for watching always. Thank you.
Bye bye.